Happy New Year! Welcome everyone to Run the One. This is National Sales Director Ari Hathaway. Thank you so much for being here. I know that you're thrilled that it is the new year, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your Saturday afternoon being here to say Happy New Year all together. We have a lot of exciting things to talk about. But if you've never been to Run the One, let me tell you what you can expect. It's going to be about 15 minutes of being empowered, inspired, and challenged, because I always close with a New Year's challenge. And you've probably already been on In Touch, but you know what? We're just so excited for our theme for this year, which is soar like never before. Don't we love these colors too? And they are inspired by Mary Kay Ash's favorite poem, On Silver Wings. I have a premonition that soars on silver wings. It is a dream of your accomplishments of many wondrous things. I do not know. Oh my goodness, and now I just forgot it. But I did have it memorized. But like, it's about soaring, and I love it. When you walk into the Mary Kay building, this poem is right there in the front atrium with the beautiful statue of a silver kind of like bird, like a dove. And this was Mary Kay's favorite poem, and she found it when she opened up Australia. For those of you that don't know, she went to Australia. That trip, she discovered it. So it's going to be an amazing year. And of course, you can earn these beautiful prizes that Mary Kay has for us, from the watch, which I have. I think it's gorgeous, and the bracelet as well too, for consistency, which is just so neat. And you guys, if you have not ever done Consistency Club before, I'm going to challenge you to get Consistency Club. To me, this is the year to get Consistency Club. Yes, you get a prize every single month to show you how to stay on track, but then you get a 13th prize at the end of the year. And who doesn't need an extra $600 in their pocket every single month? You know, our company is so awesome that they allow us and show us a way to track this. So we're thrilled for these prizes for Soar like never before. And for the month of July, you want to kick it off strong and get this gorgeous stackable bracelet. And I love it because it is so summery and beachy, and everywhere you go, and it says Mary Kay and it has Soar. It's so pretty. But I think that even more than that, it really just represents what our founder believed in, and that is that we can accomplish what we set our sights on, right? We can accomplish what we set our sights on. Mary Kay was a pioneer, as we know, and she was so way ahead of the curve in so many different ways. And we're so grateful for her. So if you haven't seen this on In Touch, it's not just going to be jewelry this time. You can see that beautiful like purse clutch. It's like a bracelet with a cute little clutch, a jewelry holder, the watch. And we want you to know that the themes every month, there's something that has to do with soar. You know, soar with your story, soar like never before, soar some more, glow with gratitude. Like, everything has a theme for each and every month. This is available to you. But Mary Kay ultimately believed in the potential of the underdog. She believed in the potential of a woman. And I know that women have so many more choices today, but today I want to talk to you about probably like 3 things that I want to share with you. There is a very specific woman that we're looking for in Mary Kay. For those of you that want to grow your teams, how many of you are like, Ari, I want to grow my team. This is my year to really just show people that, yeah, this is so doable. I'm tired of talking it. I want to make it happen. Or some of you, you're like ready to give your job away. You're already a director, and you know that Mary Kay Ash asked us, this is our only job, is to give our job away. How many of you are in that boat? You're like, this is who I want. And for those of you that are like, oh my goodness, I didn't realize this, but guess what? Mary Kay extended 8 out the gate. It's here. You can go into DIQ with 8. They decided to keep it. They extended it, and I want you to be a director in qualification and finish it and debut as a sales director. So for those of you that are ready to give your job away, ready to make it happen, don't want to talk about it. Some of you are new and you're like, gosh, I didn't even know what was inside of me, and June pulled this champion out of me, or I just loved watching it all come together. It was just amazing. This is what I want to share with you. I want to share with you who exactly it is that you're looking for. I was really thinking about this, and I was planning a training that I did to go to the Dominican Republic Republic to teach beauty consultants and sales directors there. And I think so many times, especially on a day like today where it's the first of the month, I know a lot of you are celebrating victories, but I know some of you are not. Like you're resetting, okay? Or you did good, but you didn't do great. Like you had this goal and you fell here. And I know that I've been there before. And so for those of you that are in that boat, I want you guys to know something that is so important. I think many times we ask ourselves, is this for me? Because I'm questioning it because I didn't reach this goal. And I have a better question for you to ask yourself, okay? Not, oh, Mary Kay's informed me I didn't finish my goal. Don't think that way. Did you have fun working on your goal? That's the question I want you to ask you. Did I have fun working on my goal? Yeah, it was challenging. Yeah, I had to do things I didn't want to do. But did you have fun when you were in front of your guest? Did you have fun closing out the sales? Did you have fun watching her face transform? Did you have fun sharing the opportunity? Did you have fun running the race with your sales director? Did you have fun watching the thermometer fill up? Did you have fun watching the women say, oh my goodness, I have another $100 order? Did you have fun putting the checks in your bank account? Did you have fun, being able to pay for the things that you've been paying for with your Mary Kay profit? If you've been having fun, then you are home. Stop questioning if this is for you. Are you having fun? I think many times we measure success with control, like what we can control. I want you guys to know that Jesus does not live in things that we can control. He shows up in the in-between. He shows up in the, I wonder what's going to happen, because the human condition waits till those moments to rely on God, okay? And so if everything was just like, oh, if here, let me lend you my easy button. It was easy for me. Why don't you just push the easy button? You guys, if it was just like that, don't you think everybody would be in? But so many times we measure it by, did I reach my goal? Did I reach my goal? I'm going to say this. If you're having fun going for your goal, even if you miss it, just suit up again and go again. It's a fun journey. It's been fun. And I'm going to tell you what's part of the fun, the being challenged. As humans, we tend to be lazy. But you guys, we hate mediocrity. What's up with that? Like we just naturally default to convenience. That's why convenience shops make so much money, even though they charge you a ton, right? We like what's convenient and easy, but we hate mediocrity. So we keep doing what's easy and staying in mediocrity, and we can't stand it, okay? I'm going to say something different. The challenge is part of the fun. I think we need to look at challenge in a different way. I like to be challenged. I like to do something new. Not one day in Mary Kay is the same as the next. How boring would it be if I always did the same thing? How boring would it be if everything was always planned out? How boring would it be if my weekly plan sheet always worked out? This doesn't mean I don't do a weekly plan sheet. This doesn't mean that I don't book parties. This doesn't mean that I don't plan ahead. This just means that when things don't go according to plan, I go, oh, I wonder what fun thing God has planned for me. This is going to be fun. It is part of the challenge. We enjoy being challenged as humans because it takes us out of our mediocrity. If you're being challenged and you're having fun, you're home. That's all you need to know. You are home. You're gonna get there as long as you consistently strive towards it. Okay, it is not necessarily the measure of the success that you're having right at this moment. Keep going for it. One of the things I teach in my Mary Kay University, which now I've renamed Boot Camp because Mary Kay has Mary Kay University, the name, but is, so many times we measure our success and our failure by what we can see, right? Tangible. And really the only way to fail in this is if you quit. The only way to fail is to quit. As long as you get back up and go again, guess what? You haven't failed. You're one step closer. I think most of the time it's just not the pace that we want to see it, okay? But we're accumulating, we are building. Okay, so that's the first thing I want to share with you. If you're having fun, you're home. The second thing is who you're looking for, because I know you want to build a team. Let me tell you who I think is the perfect person, and you can borrow these words. The perfect person to come into Mary Kay is that woman who wants to be her own boss, wants to call the shots, wants to set her own schedule, doesn't want to tell anybody what time she's going to go to work or what time she's going to get this done, but She also wants the safety and the security of 60 years of Mary Kay. There are a lot of fly-by-night companies coming up and down in this economy. And I'm going to tell you something. People do not want to waste their time. So this is what I say. I say, how many of you do not want to waste your time? I go, if you do not want to waste your time, but you want to be an entrepreneur, this is for you. Because you like to call the shots. You want to be the boss, president, CEO of your own company. You don't want to call anybody and explain to them why you're not coming in today because your kid is sick. None of that. But you also are not here to waste your time. You want to build something that's going to be there for you in the future. I still have customers today from my first party I did 20 years ago. I just celebrated 20 years. Oh my gosh, 20 years of Mary Kay. Yeah, you know, they let me start when I was 5. It was very sweet of them, right? But I still have customers from 20 years ago. And so every night your customers wash their face. Every morning they put it back on their face, right? The product. And so it's residual income. If you don't go to work, you don't get paid. Y'all, if you want to build a future and a residual income, I can teach you. And this is what I need you to say. If you want to build a future and you want to build residual income, I can teach you. Stop saying the word help to people. Oh, I'll help you. Oh, I'll help you. I'll help you. You're going to have a bunch of helpless people attached to you. Show people. Don't help people. Show people. Say, I'll show you. Come. If they don't come, they don't really want it. I'll show you. Come. Come to my party. Come to my this. Come to my that. They will show up. If you're hungry, you're going to come. Say, that's okay. You can go try something. It might not be here tomorrow. We're here. We're here 60 years. Pretty solid, pretty awesome. Love my customers. So we're looking for that woman who is large and in charge, but wants safety and security. I just want you to know that person is 80% of the female population is dominant S or second position S in their personality style. If you don't know what that means, write it down, ask your director. She'll explain it to you. And so I want you to know who our target market is and that is what you're looking for. And these are words for you to use. And I've become much bolder with sharing the Mary Kay opportunity. Because why? I am so sick and tired of all these people getting had by all these other places. We're like so awesome. Like this works if you work, obviously. There's no get rich quick gimmick, okay? So as you're building towards your 8, as you're building to offspring a sales director, as you're building to have a large customer base, what are you tracking? What are you tracking? And I would say I love tracking PCP. I'm huge on PCP, preferred customer program. Are you watching that grow every single quarter? Are you tracking your faces every single week? You guys know this, a tracked number grows. If you're not tracking, it's not going to grow. And it doesn't need to be complicated. You know, it could be in your date book where you literally just write in the number of faces you did this week and you accumulate it out at the end of the month. But so many times I want you guys to know that we are, hold on, I have my little notes here, that we're thinking that we're trying to book appointments. I want to give you a new thought. We're not booking appointments. We're building relationships. We're building relationships. We're reaching out to build relationships. And there are people who don't want to build relationships. So they reject you and then you feel bad. But I want you to know there are people who are like, yes, I would love that. I would love that. When people say yes, they also want to build relationship. I want you to go for those people. I want you to realize, yes, this is who Ari was talking about, the people who say yes. And I know not everybody does. It's okay. You're going to get canceled on. I teach this also at Mary Kay University. I'm like, how many of you guys have ever canceled a hair appointment, a doctor's appointment, a nail appointment? We all have, right? Doctors save lives. And people cancel their appointments. So of course you're going to get canceled on. It's just part of the business. As long as you know it's part of the business and you're like, it's just part of the business. Of course I'm going to get canceled on. I have appointments. How could I not get canceled on? Everybody gets canceled on, right? It's just a part of the business. So we're not booking appointments. We're building relationships. So calls are absolutely important because every time you pick up the phone and you make a call and you use your voice, notice that I didn't say text, okay? You're touching a person and depositing into a relationship, okay? Be different. Be like, don't be like everybody else. Go be different. Be, you know, sincere, you know, and it doesn't need to be major. It could be 3 customers a day. If you called 3 customers a day, that'd be 90 in a month. You know, if you called 5 in a week, 1 a day, you know, even if you just did Monday through Friday, that's 25 in a month. It doesn't need to be a huge life-changing thing, but that connection builds a relationship, right? You guys, sometimes we think that to make more money, we have to make more sacrifice. Money is a measure of the pleasure that you send into the lives of others. Money is a measure of the pleasure that you send into the lives of others. How much more pleasure are you sending into the lives of others? Are your customers saying, wow, I'm saving so much money, I'm so grateful? You know, I did a facial with one of the girls in my small group. She bought the miracle set. She brought the ferulic acid brightener. She's so happy. She didn't tell her sister. Her sister saw her. She's like, what are you doing? You look amazing. Her sister's now a widow. She was spending $500 and $600 at the spa every quarter because her friend owns it. She's like, I'm a widow now. I can't afford this. She switched to Mary Kay. She's like, I am so happy. The miracle set is 112. Like she just can't get 120. Sorry. She just can't get over it. She's like, this is awesome. You guys, there are people like that. There are people like that. And I know that you can reach out. Like, that is pleasure. I'm sending pleasure out into the world and I can measure it, right? And so money gives you choices. Money allows you to pay for your kids' education. Money allows you to go on vacation, take care of your elderly parents. It's a good thing. You need to track your faces so that you can soar like never before. You're going to track your money so that you can soar like never before, right? And I do want to share something else that I had here, that so many times when we are going through pain, we think this isn't for me. Oh my gosh, this is painful. I want you to remember this. Pain is preparation and growth is promotion. When you're in pain, you're being prepared for the promotion. When you're being promoted, that is the growth. Nothing of value is free. If I sat here and said, this was so easy, you guys, it's so easy. Anybody can do it. And I'm not saying it's hard, y'all. To me, hard was cleaning people's houses. I did that as a child and even all the way through college. You know, if you clean people's toilets, in my opinion, that's hard. So when people tell me Mary Kay's hard, I'm like, baby, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, because all I do is help people put on makeup and skincare and pamper them and help them feel more awesome. So this is not that hard. You know what else is hard? And if this is your job, totally okay. But like selling, grave sites is hard. Who wants to talk about their death? That's hard. There is hard. This is not hard. You know what else is hard? Missing your kids' stuff. That's hard. You know what else is hard? Having to say no to things because you don't have money. You guys, to me, Mary Kay is not hard. Stop saying that. Stop thinking that. Put it into perspective. Refilter it all out. When you're going through pain, that is just the preparation, because the growth is going to come. Some people do choose to play small, and that's okay. But don't make this the year that you choose to play small. I want to see you soar like never before. And I know when a new year starts, there's so much emotion, and this is it. I want you to remember there's going to be a wrench thrown into your plan. Like, it's going to come. I'm not saying I don't know when. It's coming. It's coming. When the wrench comes, that is just a test. Beep. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. We want to see how you handle it. That is you getting prepared for growth. That doesn't mean, oh, I guess I'm not supposed to do this. No, it's a test. You're going to go, that's right. Already told me there was going to be a test. And how am I going to handle this? I'm going to go over, under, around, through every obstacle. Sometimes take the obstacle. The obstacle becomes the blessing. You just don't know. But when it comes, I want you to go, oh, God, I wonder what you're going to be doing here. What are you doing here? This seems like fun. This is not what I had planned out. And that's where God lives, in the mystery, in the challenges, and what we would call as humans a pain. But that's ultimately what grows us and takes us out of mediocrity, so we are no longer miserable. All right, so I hope you are ready to soar. Are you ready for your challenge? I know that you are ready for your challenge. Yes? Are you ready for your challenge? As if you didn't know what is going to take us to soar like never before. Are you ready? You have a lot of excitement happening right now. You're going to have a lot of people you're going to see over the 4th of July weekend, whatever this hybrid situation is. And seminar is coming. And you're not going to show up to seminar and not have held at least 6 Mary Kay parties. That is the goal. If you have 5 people at each, you're done with your 30 faces, okay? 6 Mary Kay parties before you get on the plane, before you get in the car. Some of you need to do that before you pick out your dress, your heels, your jewelry, whatever it is that you're doing. Or say, every time I do a party, then I can go get shoes. Then the next party, I could go get the dress. Like, go ahead and give yourself challenges. Okay, when I do this party, then I get that. I want you to hold 6 Mary Kay parties. Now, many of you are booking parties but there aren't enough people there to call it a party. Like it's the hostess and her 2 friends come, or her hostess and 1 friend is 3 people, and it's kind of flat and it seems boring and you can't play the ticket game. It's just 3 people. How many of you guys are having that situation? Okay. If you're having that situation, okay, because the hostess only gave you a list of 6 people, 10 people, she's just not giving you enough names. Okay. So you can coach her and say, let's invite more so more come. And in addition to that, okay, say, oh my goodness, let's invite. Are you giving her a prize for sending out the invite to 20 people? Why not? Hey, when you send out the invitation to 10 people, you're gonna get a free blah blah blah. Oh, and when you send it out to 20 people, you're gonna get a free blah blah blah. Whatever. Are you offering her something for inviting 10 to 20 people? And if you're not, you're missing out. Second thing I want you to do is when her friend confirms, I'm coming to so-and-so's party, this is so-and-so, are you sending her a picture of the gift that she's getting? It could be anything, y'all. Just wrap it cute, put a bow on it. If that's not you, find a consultant who is your friend and say, will you make my cute little things and I could do something for you? Maybe we could trade skills, co-op with people. I'm a big co-op person because I love to collaborate. Send her a picture of the cute little gift you're giving her. Oh my goodness, this is your gift. And I have one for your friend too. And when you bring a friend, you get to pick something else out. Who do you want to bring? And then you can make it a joke. If she doesn't reply, say, you know how us girls are. We don't even go to the bathroom by ourselves. Like we heard, like, we're like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. You want to come? Oh yeah. We all go together. We don't go anywhere by ourselves. Why would we have someone come to a party by themselves? This single-handedly is going to grow your parties from 3 to 5 to 6 people. Because if each person like let's just say it's the hostess and her 2 friends, and each of them bring a person, that's 5. That's 5. And 6 times 5 is 30. And you can do this. You can do this, you can do this, and you can do this. Okay. If it's a facial, that's okay. But then you're going to book a party. All right. So 5 before you get on the plane. Yes, we're ready to soar like never before. This one was a little bit longer. For some of you, I do have to share this. Some of you directors are planning to go to Maui. This is the top sales director trip. I need you to know, I love the pink in paradise. I've been to many places around the world, and by far, Hawaii is my favorite place on earth. My favorite place on earth is Hawaii. As a matter of fact, in May, I'm taking my entire family and my daughter for her 15th birthday because she chose Hawaii because as God is so good, he gave her the same heart as mine that she has a love for Hawaii. I love Hawaii. It is absolute paradise. This is your time. It's your time to soar like never before. I hope you are ready for it. We've got a lot of exciting things going on. Don't miss the energy of the new year. Don't miss the energy of what you just finished. Let's close in a word of prayer. Father, we thank you for this time together, and we thank you for New Year's, and we thank you for the celebration of last night. And I know the smoke is still clearing, and we've got reports to run to make sure that all the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed. But you were in there in all of it. It's just such a thrill to be part of a team that is moving forward, running forward, and where we are challenged. If we ever complain about being challenged, Holy Spirit, nudge us and prompt us and be like, no complaining. It's either we're challenged or we live in mediocrity and then we're miserable. So we thank you for a challenging environment where we are stretched and we grow, and it allows us to dream big. I pray for your hand of protection and blessing over us this month as we set out to do our 6 parties before we get on that trip to Dallas, Texas to celebrate our seminar year. We thank you for your many blessings in our lives. And we thank you for the opportunity to celebrate. In the name of your son, we pray. Amen. Hey, I had one other quick announcement. I've totally forgot. Today is the last day to register for seminar. If you have not yet registered for seminar, please get registered. This is it. This is it. Get registered. No more exceptions. It's happening. Get in there. If you're already going, congratulations. I can't wait to see you there. If you are in Emerald Seminar, I hope you reach out and give me a hug. You girls have an amazing, beautiful, powerful, pink, and on purpose day. Talk to everybody you see this July the 4th and book your parties. I love you girls. Bye.